In this video, I will be going over how to build all 4 wonder weapons on Infinite Warfare's Zombies in Spaceland. Now, the gameplay in this video is on Director's Cut, but obviously that is not required to build these. This video is more for people who don't have Director's Cut or people who want to build the wonder weapons themselves. Each wonder weapon is focused around a different area of the park, so the Dischord is going to be located here in the arcade, the Shredder is going to be over in the Kepler system, the Face Melter is in Journey into Space, and the Headcutter is in Polar Peak. All 4 wonder weapons require an arcane core, which costs 300 tickets, and it can be found at pretty much any ticket booth around the park. And you will also need to activate Pack-a-Punch using all 4 portals, and then go inside and come up to this table on the left here, and you can hold F to activate the UFOs. This will be needed for all of them as well. And the last thing you will need for all 4 wonder weapons is the golden teeth, which you'll need a lot of tickets for all these. I think in total, if you're building the Headcutter, it's going to cost you about 1,000, but you're going to need to grab the gold teeth, which can be purchased here at the ticket counter, and then you need a brute to break the alligator teeth on this, which you can get just by running through it. He'll come through and it'll close on him, it'll break the teeth. Then you can just place the teeth after you kill him, and it will open the back area, which you'll need for later. Let's start with my personal favorite, which is the Dischord, and the first thing you'll need to do is come over to this souvenir station right outside the arcade, and you need 1 of each token. So you need 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 green. It can be in any order. Once you have all 3, it'll give you this toy right here, the little disco ball, and that'll be the first piece out of the way. Next, you will need to get shades, which can be dropped by any zombie that has a backpack, and when you wear these, it'll turn the vision black and white. If you get hit while you're wearing them, they fall off, but you have a little bit of time to put them back on off the ground. This is the first location you'll see a target when you put them on. If it's not there, come over to the middle area by Pack-a-Punch, and you will see it hanging off here, where it is in my game. They'll be highlighted red, so it's very easy to see. The next location is going to be under this bridge here by Polar Peak, so you can just jump, or you can shoot it through the little railing. And then you're going to want to head towards the entrance of the arcade, and right up here by the dragon head, you'll see it on the left. It'll be right there where I'm shooting if it's there. Then you can come look through this door over here. It's going to be in this tiny little nook right here, and it'd be easier to see if it was actually in my game, but it'll be right there. This is the next one. It'll be on the roof of the arcade right above the power switch. And then after that one, you can head upstairs, and there will be one in this little trash can right here. It'll be up against the left side right there. If it's not there, run over and look through this window, and that's where it is in my game. You can shoot it through there. And then there will be one behind the ticket counter right here. There will be one in this claw machine. And then there will be one over by the Dischord cutout. It'll be right behind it there. And the last 2 locations, there's one out here on the window where it is in my game. And the last one is in the bumper car area. When you walk in, if you just turn left, it'll be in that corner. You just need to shoot 5 of these. They can be any 5 in any random order. And then come over to the middle of the disco, and the battery will be there to pick up. And that's the second piece. Now, the last thing you'll need is, once you've activated the UFOs and you've got your arcane core, activate this trap here. Once you've gotten enough zombies on here, this one's really probably the easiest trap to use because it attracts zombies and you can just sit there. But run off before the lasers go off because it will kill you. But yeah, once you've gotten all the zombies on there, it should kill them. And if you get enough kills, the UFO will start flying outside of the arcade and just like everywhere. Then you can start killing zombies with your arcane core gun. And once you've gotten enough kills, the UFO will go back to just circling the trap specifically. That's how you'll know you'll have enough. And it will also drop this little orb. I believe this one's green, so you'll see a little green orb on the ground here. You can pick that up. These are like attachments for your gun. I think this one gives you ricocheting bullets, but it's just required to break open this thing here. So after you've gotten your teeth, you can break open this and then grab the crystal out from there, and that will be the last piece. Now you can just head back to the Dischord cutout in the arcade. You can put the toy, the battery, and then the crystal, and then you'll be able to pick up the Dischord. This one is my favorite specifically because it is really, really good for the Easter egg. When you shoot zombies, they'll start spinning, and it will kill any zombie that touches them, and then when they blow up, they'll kill other zombies as well. Now we can go over the Shredder. The first thing you need to do is get 3 red tokens. You're going to use this on the souvenir station up in the entrance to the Kepler area, and once you've gotten all 3, you'll get this little toy that's based on the trap that you'll be using later. So once you pick that up, that is the first piece. Then you're going to want to come over to this area right under the fountains and wait for this boat to come down. And when it gets close enough to you, on the back of the boat, you will see a little battery. You can shoot it off with pretty much any gun, and you'll know because it just won't be there anymore. If you look at it, it's just gone. Come up to the fountains, and you'll see it popping out of whichever fountain is currently on. So just stand by one of them and wait for it to pop out. I always just go by this orange one. It pops out right here. Pick it up. That is the second piece. And then lastly, you'll want to use this trap up here, the tornado one, and you can see the UFO is already flying out back there. So you just want to turn it on and pretty much just sit in front of it, and the zombies will get sucked up into the tornado. And once you've gotten enough kills, the UFO will start flying around again, get kills with your arcane core gun, and once you've gotten enough of those, the little fire attachment will drop out. This one is a little weird because it doesn't drop where you get enough kills. It'll always drop right outside the alligator. But yeah, just pick that up, and then you can shoot your little spot for the crystal, and it should be there to get. I never know which one's which, but you don't have to shoot them in any, like, you can just shoot until it opens. But you can grab that, and that is the last piece. And then you just take this back to where that boat was, pretty much, and you're going to go down to the door to the left, and when you open that, you can go downstairs, and this one is propped up against the wall. It's right here on the left. As soon as you come in, you can place the toy, the battery, and the crystal. And then you can pick up the shredder. Now this is probably the most popular one that I see people using the most. It's really good. I mean, it just disintegrates the zombies pretty much instantly. And I think it does the most damage to the alien as well. Next up, we'll look at the face melter. The first thing you want to do is get 3 blue tokens and put them over here in the entrance to Journey into Space. This will give you a little rocket ship. And then to get the battery, you can use pretty much any kind of grenade. It doesn't have to be a frag grenade. I used Semtex in this game, but you just activate this portal here and toss a grenade in. And no matter what grenade you toss in, a frag will come out. You got to pick it up, and you'll see the little fuse whenever you hold it. And you just have to keep picking it up, which resets the fuse, and you have to toss it all the way back to the Pack-a-Punch portal in the middle. So it's really easy if you have stamina up and bomb stoppers, because you can't die then, but you just toss it in there, and it will pop out right here. You can grab the battery. And then lastly, you need to use this rocket test trap. And you pretty much just got to train up your zombies, run through, and then activate it. I don't know if you have time to run, like, activate it and then run to the other side. I usually just run through and activate it because the zombies aren't fast enough to get all the way out. But once you've got enough of those, you'll see the UFO starts coming out this way now. And you just use your arcane core gun, shoot it until you have enough souls, and then grab that little blue attachment, take it over to the alligator. After you've done the gold teeth, you can shoot open the back, grab the crystal, and that is the last piece for the face melter. This one's right in the entrance to Journey. Pretty much as soon as you walk in, you'll see it. You can place the toy, and then the battery, and then the crystal, and then you can grab your face melter. Now this one is probably my favorite looking because it looks like a little rocket ship, but this one is good unless you don't have bomb stoppers, because then it's probably going to kill you. But it sends out a zombie that explodes into a firework, and it leaves fire on the ground that kills zombies, but that fire does hurt you if you don't have bomb stoppers, so I highly recommend it for that one. Lastly, we'll look at the Headcutter. This one is probably the most efficient at killing hordes. You need 3 green tokens up in Polar Peak, and once you've gotten those, you'll get the little Yeti toy. Then you need 350 tickets in the arcade, and you can buy these cryo grenades here, and you need to take them over to the entrance to Polar Peak. There's a Yeti up on the left, and what you'll need to do is take your cryo grenade and throw it at the Yeti, and it should activate it to where it will start spraying out the cryo stuff, and it'll freeze any zombie that goes in front of it. And you need to get headshot kills on these zombies, which I always forget, and it makes me take forever to do this because I don't remember that. But as you can see, you just toss it up at him, he'll lean down, and he'll start spraying this like mist over them. It'll freeze them, and you can just kind of spam shoot all their heads. It'll one-shot them no matter what. But after you've gotten those, you'll hear this roaring sound, and you can come up to the gift shop up here, and right at the exit, you'll see this Yeti is holding a battery. Pick that up, and the trap you need to use for this one is in Polar Peak, obviously. It's going to be this one right here, the Steel Dragon trap. When you activate it, it's going to shoot a laser beam directly across. Any zombies that go through it'll die. And once you've gotten enough of those, the UFO is going to fly around. Use your arcane core gun, you know the drill at this point. Kill all the zombies that you need to until it has enough souls that it drops a little orb. Pick it up, run this over the alligator, shoot the back open, grab your crystal, and this one is built right next to where you just did everything. It's going to be right here. Place your toy, your battery, and your crystal for the last time, and you can grab the Headcutter. Now this one is really, really cool because it's a chain reaction, so it's only going to kill one zombie off this first bullet. It'll just blow them up. But if a zombie is near that zombie that blows up, it'll chain and make their head blow up, which will make the next zombie's chain head blow up, and it just continues and continues. So it's a very simplified version of the Sliquifier almost. But I mean, you can see here, I just trained up one whole horde and shot it, and it killed all of them. But yeah, if you have Director's Cut, or if you've done the Easter egg and you have the alien fuses, you can Pack-a-Punch these. This is a Pack-a-Punch Headcutter, and it just gives them a ton of ammo. They never have to reload, and it just like demolishes hordes like that. And that is the last wonder weapon. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching.